Hello, marketing students, and welcome to section 4 of chapter 10, which is branding. This section, you will be describing the marketing uses for branding. So let's take a look at this section a little bit more in depth. So what exactly is branding when you're talking about a business? A brand name is a part that includes the brand that has been spoken or that can be spoken, including words, letters, and numbers. A brand mark is elements that can be of the brand that cannot be spoken. Brand equity is the value of a company and of the brand names. And lastly, the global brand is a brand where at least a third of the earnings come from outside of the country. So if you have a global brand and you're selling a lot of products outside the US, then that would be an example of a global brand. Benefits of branding. Obviously, you have great product recognition. You get repeat sales and new product sales whenever you have a new item coming out that's affiliated with your brand. Branding strategies. If you have a brand versus no brand, you can see that sometimes a lot of people have a manufacturer's brand versus a private brand. If you have a company, let's say, that makes frozen pizzas, and let's say your Tombstone's Pizzas, if you sell your company's pizzas, let's say Walmart, that would be your manufacturer's brand. It's going to have the Tombstone name on them. But here's the thing. I could then make a deal with Walmart where they end up selling my exact same pizza, maybe a little bit different toppings or ingredients, maybe change it just a little bit, and end up selling it in their stores with the members mark or whatever the Walmart brand name is. So that would be an example of a brand like Tombstone selling this pretty much the same pizza under the Walmart name so that Walmart can technically have their own name. But because it's the same pizza, you're going to pretty much be able to buy the exact same thing, saving a little bit of money by buying the manufacturer's private label. So that just gives you kind of an example of the brand of a manufacturer's brand and a private brand. Obviously, if you don't have any brand at all, then you're not going to be selling any products at all. Branding strategies. Manufacturer's brand is the name of a brand from a manufacturer. Private brand, which I kind of touched on, is a brand name owned by a wholesaler and retailer. Walmart, Target, all of these stores have their own brand name. Also known as a private label or store brand. And a captive brand is a brand manufactured by a third party for exclusive retailer use without evidence of any type of affiliation from the company. So let's go ahead and take a look at advantages of manufacturer brands. These these manufacturer brands rely heavily on consumer ads by manufacturers. So you're going to be sitting around watching TV throughout the day, and you're going to see ads for these products. They're going to attract new customers because the customers really love these products. Rapid delivery and carried less inventory. And if a dealer carries poor quality brand, customers may simply switch brands and remain loyal to the dealer or the manufacturer of that product. Advantages of private brands is earn higher profits than the own brand, less pressure to mark down that price because the price is usually pretty low. Manufacturers can become direct competition. So as I mentioned with my pizza example, my own Tombstone's Pizza is going to be competing with Walmart's Tombstone Pizza or deep dish pizza or whatever you want to call it in their store. And it tires a customer to a wholesaler retailer. Wholesalers and retailers have no control over the inventory or how many products are coming out for the private brands. Advantages of captive brands. We have no evidence of store affiliation, manufactured by a third party, and exclusively sold at the chain. Can ask for a price similar to, you can ask for a price similar to the manufacturer's brand. Individual brands versus family brands. An individual brand is using a brand name for different products, and a family brand is marketing several different products under the same brand name. You also have co-branding in this section. Co-branding talks about the ingredient branding, cooperative branding, and complementary branding. And whenever you're going to trademark your brand name or your products, you're always going to end up trademarking them. Trademark is an exclusive right to use that. You basically apply to the government and they give you exclusive rights to be able to use that. If somebody else uses your brand name or trademarks, obviously you can end up going after them and suing them. But that is the end of section 4. Hope everyone has a great week. Can't wait to see you in class.